Got a order from a gal for a customized blue-green mother of pearl blank. So it's 70% blue and then 30% green interference powders and then black swirled in there. And it's going to be a good one. So this one we're also going to be doing an opal inlay using some of these Marianas Opals. These are beautiful blue and they shimmer green. You can see some of them shimmer in there. Really, really pretty. Really like them. The last one that I did turned out really well. So we're going to give it a go with these Marianas. That's what my customer requested, and that's what she shall get. So here we go. I got perfectly on my hand. Keeping it warm. Alright, just going to be using my standard parting tool on this one. This has a 1/16 inch kerf. So we're just going to cut in probably about a kerf and a half at each end. Just do one groove on each end, just to keep it simple. So we've got a lot going on with the mother of pearl swirling, and so I want the inlay to kind of center it. I want it to bring your eye to the middle, but still keep it balanced and even. So I want it to have a double feature, so it'll have two inlays, one at this end and one at this end, and then your eye will balance out in the middle with as busy as this is going on. At least that's the theory. We'll just see how it goes. There we have it. So now I've got just a black Sharpie. Just want to make that inside area nice and black. So that'll give us a better effect with our opal. I'm just going to clean up the black Sharpie from the very outside. It'll make it so I have less to have to sand and clean off later once I get this all done. I have sharper edges to start with. There we go. Just use a little bit of denatured alcohol. It cleans that Sharpie right up. Take an empty container and we can start getting ready for our inlay. So we're just going to take a dot of medium CA here. This is Glue Boost Finish CA. Just put a dot in that channel. Start laying in some opal. So I'm just taking a little bit of the glue, putting it on the end of my pick, and that allows me to go in here and grab one and maybe we'll just grab that piece that fell out. Just like that. Now let's keep doing that all the way around until it's all done. So I got the inlay all done on this. It's looking really stupendous. Really happy with how it is turning out. If I can get my camera to focus on it for you. Really, really pretty. I did find when I was gluing these up, you go through and you put thin CA on in order to fill any voids, and there was where was it? Right here. There was actually a really big bubble that happened right in there, but the thin CA like sealed off over top of the bubble, so I'd actually go in with a pick and pop the bubble, pick all the stuff off the top, and then fill it in manually with CA, but it's turning out really good. Alright, we're going to let that set overnight because it is CA glue. You want to let it sit, and then we'll come back and we'll turn that down flush and get it going. Alright, so we've let this sit for 24 hours, so now we're ready to get these opals turned down flush to the rest of the blank. So you see that little hole right there. So we gotta fill that in, gotta get that cleaned up. A little denatured alcohol. A little denatured in there. Just hit that with a dot thin. There. I think we're ready to give this a hard sand with some 320 grit. So we got a couple of spots to clean up here. Couple of little gaps in the glue here. I gotta go in and fix. Looks like I chunked out one piece of opal right there. Grab my can by the cap and just lift off. Alright, well, I'll get these all cleaned up. There's just a couple of little spots where there must have been an air bubble next to the opal when I put them in. Just a couple little cracks that filled in with dust that I'm going to fill in with thin CA. And then once I get this all sanded and polished, we'll get you ready for assembly. But it's looking good. This blank all polished up and beautiful. It is looking good. You can check out those gorgeous Marianas Opal inlays in there. Really, really pretty. Gorgeous blue with green fire in there. Absolutely gorgeous. And that blue-green mother of pearl looks really nice too. I've got a couple extra of these blanks that I'm going to have to sell off because they are just too pretty to hold on to. Really a beautiful blank. Love the inlay. Let's get this baby put together. We're doing this on a green editor pen. And we're going to be doing a Frixion ink refill in this one. Take our blank, clean off that end, put a dot of glue in there. It's a really big dot. Let's see. To a shop towel here, just to soak some of that extra glue out, because I put a really large dot in there. Another dot in there. There we go, that was better. That was much better. Put our post cap in here. Spin it a little bit. And press that the rest of the way in. There we go. And now to do the same at the other end. Put a dot on the inside there. There we go. Got a little glue on the outside rim. We clean that off and put on our tip. Back that up a little bit. Alright, let's let that sit there for a minute. Fully set up. There we go. Doesn't take long. Oh, there we go. That little bit of glue that was left on there after I wiped it off. Tried to glue the tip on. It's just rude. So now we're ready to put this together. Let's see if we need to make a spring for it or if it's just right. Thread on our tip. Grab that ink and pull on it. Oh, a little bit of wiggle room. You can see it moving in right there. So we're going to go ahead and make a spring for this. So this is the spring that came in our Frixion ink pen. Take a pair of snips and cut it just in about thirds. We'll save that upper third, and then we'll take, and we just take that, let's bend it until it's flat like so. Put that on our ink, drop that down into our pen, thread on our tip. Let's test to see if it works. Oh, there we go. You can still pull it on it, but it springs back into place now. Oh yeah, it's good click on that. Very nice. Very beautiful pen. That gold's sure a nice color on it. Accents those pieces really well. Can't go wrong with gold on a lot of these pieces. Real happy with that. Alright, let's go get that off to my customer.